Do you ever criticize your own shot selection?
Honestly, yeah.
You do?
But I feel like I can make it, so I'll be like, oh man. So when I shoot, I'll be like, maybe that was a bad shot.
This is why I asked the question.
Because sometimes I'm like, maybe that was a bad shot, but I was like, I worked on that, could have went in.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, all right, wash it.
The reason I asked the question is because I feel like people that score tough buckets, they really believe that every shot they take is going to go in.
I swear I do.
So there's no such thing as a bad shot in some ways. And then, maybe you watch film later with a coach and you're like, you see what you could have done here.
Yeah.
You see what you could have done.
That. I'm like, I could have went to the basket, but I'm like.
But I feel like you get grenades too. You know
what
grenades are?
Grenades.
Yeah.
I get a lot of grenades.
Yeah. Grenades for anybody is when there's like 5 or 6 seconds on the shot clock and the ball is in love Royce O'Neal. The ball's in Royce O'Neal's hands and Royce is like, you know what? Cam has a better chance to create a good shot right here. I'm going to throw it to him with 4 seconds.
I get a lot of grenades.
That's a grenade.
Bro, I'm like, when y'all see like how many shots I take, I'm like, okay, at least 3 or 4 of those are grenades.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can't really judge that unless you watch the game. You're like, oh, okay. Like he may have shot 20 shots, but at least 4 of those were grenades that I had to put up.
It's a fact.
To the alternative, that do you ever have a shot where you can't believe that it went in?
No. Really some of my finishes though. I have crazy finishes sometimes. So I'm like,
there were some in that Bucks game.
Yeah.
Even just like from the mid range that were crazy.
Yeah.
That were like finishes and also even these like 10 footers where it's like you couldn't even believe you got it off.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, the deep 3 I made, against Dame, when I hit the long 3 at half court, I was surprised that went in because it was another grenade.
It was a grenade.
Another grenade. So I'm just like, oh man, I got fired. And once it went in, that's why I stood. I was like, oh man, thank God that went in. Then I just ran back.
You know what you do? I will say this though: teams need guys that are willing to take the grenade and fall on them. I loved playing with Jamal Crawford. He was like, pass me all the grenades. Because he's another rationally confident guy. He's like, I think I can make any shot at the end of a shot clock. And Jamal would take it a step further. Jamal was one of those guys like Steph, who if he got the ball with a second to go and he's at 3/4 court, he's trying to actually get the shot off.
I'm like that too sometimes. I'm like that.
So to your point, I always felt like I'm always like looking at Jamal's shooting percentages. Then I'd be like, yeah, but you know what? He had 3 grenades. He took a shot at the end of the first. He took a shot at the end of the third.
Thank you. It's like 3, 4 shots. He's like, okay, it's tough. He shot a grenade from half court. Then he's shooting at 3/4 court. So that's at least 4 misses potentially. That's on your stats. So it messes up your stats a little bit, but it doesn't matter.
It does mess them up. I real quick, I thought of this. We were playing in Phoenix when I was with Philly, and we used to all, and I was probably particularly bad about it, but we used to all get mad at TJ McConnell when he would pass up open threes because he just really did not feel comfortable shooting threes.
Really?
And I would get on him and I'll just be like, dude, that's the shot that the offense created. We're not going to get a better shot. You have to fucking shoot it. Like, and he's an unbelievable mid-range shooter, great free throw shooter. For whatever reason, he wants to shoot a set shot from 3 that looks like he's taking a shit. The weirdest form I've ever seen because he gets so much elevation on his mid-range.
He does.
So we're in Phoenix, and we had that with Ben. We had that movement offense. Everybody's touching the ball. We work it side to side. End the shot clock. They swing it to TJ in the corner. It takes about 3 seconds to decide whether or not to shoot it. Gets down in a squatted position, and then at the last second swings me the ball with like 1.7, and I throw up some bullshit that doesn't hit the rim. TJ was like my little brother. I was joking, and I got on him about throwing me the grenade. Devin Booker said to TJ, he goes, JJ, what a loser. That's not winning basketball. Like, no, Devin. No, Devin. I'm only kidding because it's TJ.
Yeah, I'm only kidding because it's my guy.
Who are your? I don't even know if this is the term, but for now, who are your like top 5 grenade launchers in the league right now? So Jamal doesn't count.
Oh,
you can't be in it because it's obvious.
Top 5 grenade launchers: Jordan Clarkson, for sure.
Steph in there?
Yeah, Steph. I'd put Donovan Mitchell in there. He seems more than willing to accept. It sucks because you eliminated Cam from the conversation.
I was saying, I get
you're like 1A behind.
Jordan's probably the best example.
What about, would you consider Quickly in that?
He just seems excited to shoot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's excited.
Some of it probably is like how the offense is set up, though. Like you were talking about the Nets offense versus some teams may not need it.
Yeah.
Need that role as much.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like for us, it's some possessions where we move the ball a lot. We're going to get a shot up. And then, we all look like it's 5 seconds left. We're like, oh, crap, we got to get a shot up. And then, and the ball just finds me at that point. So I'm like, okay, I got to hurry up and create something. I feel like most teams do need that guy to be able to create something out of nothing. But obviously some teams, can get away with it without having it. But it's just based off your personnel, I feel like.
I mean, Kevin Durant is another example of a grenade taker. We are approaching 1 million subscribers on our YouTube channel. Can't believe we're even close to this. Can't thank you guys enough. If you haven't already, please go hit that subscribe button. Lots of fun NBA content coming your way.